Well, it's a nice day, and it's hot, but not as hot as it usually is in August in Texas. We've had a pretty mild August, as a matter of fact. Lots of rain, lots of overcast skies, which is probably why I've got so much accomplished, even though it doesn't look like much. Doing anything in August is torture, but this has been not bad. By the way, that sound you hear is a major, I don't know what that would be a interstate that goes near over where I live. I've probably gotten used to it now. I know my workspace always looks junky, but there's usually a reason. Down here, I have taken the hard insulation out of the doors. I'm going to do all the pink stuff here. I don't know why. It's just a little bit easier to maneuver and easier to get around. So I'm just taking it out. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. There's scraps. I don't know. I might be able to use some of the scraps in some gaps or something. Probably be what I'll do. I do have a gap or two I'd like to hit that I haven't really touched yet. Down here you see the paneling. 1/8 inch, and I was going to use it for the doors. I'm thinking that could have been a mistake. I don't know what, this 1/8 inch might work well on the walls. I could even actually put some of this whole bunch of reflectics on the opposite side of this and actually create another sort of a reflective insulation barrier. I'm considering that right now. I'm not sure if it would be 100% effective throughout the whole van, but it's something to do, and I get rid of some of this reflectics I've got. If you're thinking I've got just what's on the floor, don't even consider it. I got 2 or 3 more rolls on there. I don't know what I was doing. I think I just got bored and was replacing action with purchasing. Any case, my major thing I've got to do is to build the partition here, and I got to frame it and make it very strong. I should have cleaned this up before I do this, but you guys have been watching my videos. You know how my workspace is. I clean it up when I'm working, or just before I start working. So I'm going to have to create a wooden partition. I was looking at a guy rolling earthship. I really do like the construction he has on his van. I've looked at a few of his videos. His situation is not exactly mine, but you know, it's just interesting to have. I'm going to have to probably erect the barrier about here, because I would also like to replace these 1990 seats here. So it probably means I'm going to be building it right across here and down into the step down. So I'm going to lose a little bit of the space on my door. I'll just have to open the second door here when I need to get in and do it that way. So that's not too annoying. And I did get some. I've got a lithium ion jigsaw, 2 I think. And I got some fine, extra clean. I call them fine. They're extra clean wood cutting. So if I do start cutting something like this 1/8 inch, I'll get the maximum chance to not to get it to fray around the edges. And I'll also need it to do some pretty complex cutting to make this partition. Maybe not. I've got to make it. I've got to get this dome in. I've got to make it sort of to fit the profile of the van at the top. And then, you know, and I really need to get the walls up before I start doing that, because that is going to be a big issue. So I got a lot I'd like to do in a very short period of time. And there's also a complicating factor. I do need some things to haul some things away from here, but there's not a lot, and I really do need to start doing that this weekend and using the van as a van while it's still in this rugged shape. rugged, not as in rugged man, like rugged as in not very finely finished. And then once I get that, then I need to start doing the full construction. And once again, I think I'm going to lose a little bit of my space in my van, because I'm going to have to make the partition right here because of the seats, and I would like to get better seats, so I'm going to lose a little bit. I can tie it down to the base on the plywood floor. To the top, I'm probably going to have to drill or bore some holes and put some wood up, and then I'm going to have to create a very strong frame, because you do not need that partition to fall on your head. The bulkhead to fall on your head. I think they make a metal bulkhead for these, but it's not going to really suit what I need, so I'm going to have to build my own. That wasn't something I expected to do. In any case, you know, I just done some. I got to get these blades and carry them somewhere where I don't lose track of them. And then I've got to cut this board to make the paneling for the doors, and do some wipe up and clean up on those. I did make some extra additions. I think I didn't show this. You have to have, and if you got a van of any length, no matter how short if it's a van, you're going to need a blind spot mirror, and that drove me nuts for a while until I finally got one. I've got a blind spot mirror on both sides, because there is a blind spot on the other side, because this is an extended van, so that could cause issues. You probably have already seen this if you've seen my videos. I've already bored a hole for the auxiliary power hookup for 110 volt to basically get a grounded extension cord out here in case I need to charge or run anything, you know, in the future, currently or in the future. You see those gaps that I left there? I filled them with that gap sealing foam, and I got to cut those off, and I will cut that off. I might just build the box around that, and also stuff that box with the pink insulation that I have left. I don't have a lot left, so I need to build a box around that wheel, and over there around that wheel, and those two gas entrance points there. Those are what those are. It took me a long time to figure out. So what the heck are those? That's okay. I got 2 gas tanks on this thing. So that's basically what I'm saying. Is that's how much I've got to do, and you know, I'm really energized to do this, because I've had a lot of first world problems that are directly linked to all the complications you have in life over when you're renting or owning. And I just need to make my life simpler, and the best way to make it simpler is to get the heck out of this apartment and do whatever alternative lifestyle it takes not to be involved in it. You guys seen pictures of me, you know I'm not a child. Okay, and this is the I've shown this in another video. This is the power outlet on the outside. I put some VHB tape in there, then I actually did drive screws in there, so hopefully that'll be watertight. I'll have to test it. I'll take it out and give it a good washing with a high pressure hose at a car wash, and then we'll see how that works. All right, that's basically what I've got doing. My main thing about this video, and I've skipped on it, is there's a lot of crap I've been going through that I didn't need to, and I wouldn't have if I'd had the van available. So I'm really thinking this is the path I need to take, at least for the short term. You know, get a little rest and relaxation in my year or two before retirement, and then who knows what happens after retirement. In case, that's all I've got, and I will talk to you later. This is just an update. So my main deal I'm going to do is be building the bulkhead, or basically the partition, because all that glass is just a hose allowing your heat or cold to according to what season you're in. So basically what we need to do is to seal it up. So you've got a compartment back here for life and an apartment up there for driving.